Hello students, I feel happy to meet you all once again. All of you must have watched my first previous video, that is entrepreneurship, and I feel that it would have been a very useful thing to you, and now with that encouragement I have prepared another video for you that's on leadership. In fact, I have sent the notes to you, all the important questions with the answers. You would have got it in your WhatsApp. You can just on it and check it. So before the examination, just go through these questions and answers, prepare well so that you can definitely fare well in your examinations. Okay, like entrepreneurship, in this leadership also, you have 5 units and you get a question from each unit. You have a choice, internal choice. You'll be asked 2 questions in each unit and you have to answer any one of the questions. The total marks for this paper is 50. Each question carries 10 marks. I've given you the model paper and also I've given you 3 papers which is there in your WhatsApp. Okay, and we have conducted your examinations on full paper. So I think you have a thorough knowledge of your question paper pattern. Now let me explain to you unit wise how you have to prepare, what sort of questions you will get. Okay students, now let us go to unit 1. In unit 1, you have 3 topics. One is organization, second one is management, third one is leadership. Out of these 3 topics, you have 5 questions to prepare. All these questions are from your previous examination papers. Okay. Now see what are the questions we have now to prepare. The first question is, what is organization? Also state its salient features. The answer is also there in your WhatsApp notes. Now the second question is, write about the classification of the organization. The third question is, what is leadership? Explain its nature and significance. The fourth one, discuss the functions of the management. Fifth one, what are the principles of organization? So, if you see these questions, if you are smart enough, you can guess one thing, that is, the examiners are very fond of the topic organization because you have 3 questions on organization, okay? And then 1 question on management, 1 question on leadership. So cover these topics well. If you prepare these questions, you can answer. You can be very comfortable with unit 1. Okay, I hope you understood unit 1. Now let's go to unit 2. And as per your syllabus, in unit 2, you have to learn individual behavior, perception, attitude, motivation, personality development. These are the topics allotted to you. But out of these topics, what are the important questions? So, 6 questions are very important. And the first question is, what is perception? Discuss its role in management. The second question is, what are the various factors influencing perception? Now, the third one, explain the word learning. What are the factors influence learning? So, next one is, what are the types of motivation? What are the theories of motivation? Sixth one, what is attitude? Describe different types of attitudes and their characteristics. These are the 6 questions. If you check properly, you get 2 questions from perception and 2 from motivation and 1 from learning and the other one is attitude. So, you have to concentrate on the topics of perception, learning, motivation and attitude. These are the 4 topics you have to cover thoroughly because these are often asked topics and repeatedly you get it in your question paper. So in unit 2, you are very clear about what you have to study. I hope so. Okay, shall we go to unit 3? Okay, now we are going to see unit 3. Okay, and the syllabus in unit 3, interpersonal behavior, communication, leadership, influencing relations and transactional analysis. Out of this, you have 6 questions which you have to prepare well for your examination. Okay, these are the questions selected from your previous question papers. And also once again I tell you that all the questions with answers are actually you have it with you in your WhatsApp. I have sent WhatsApp. Okay. Now see, the first question is define communication. In what way it is useful to a leader? And another question on communication is what is communication? Explain the process of communication. So in the topic of communication, you have two topics. You have two questions. Okay, what is communication? And explain the process of communication, which you have done it very well in your previous exam. I corrected your papers. Actually, you have put a diagram also, and that is for this question, what is communication? Explain the process of communication. And another question on communication is define communication. In what way it is useful to a leader in an organization? Okay. Now, question number 3 is what do you mean by interpersonal communication? Explain its element. Again, a question on communication, but this is slightly different from these questions. That is interpersonal communication in an organization. Why it is very important. Okay. And differentiate a leader and a manager. Already explained to you in a very lengthy manner actually. So who is a leader? Who is a manager? What is the difference between leader and a manager? And I have given a tabular column and the differentiations. You have your notes and also you have it with you right now in your WhatsApp. And the 5th question is write about the characteristics of an effective leadership. So effective leadership, you get 2 questions from the topic of leadership. One is difference between leader and a manager. The other one is the characteristics of an effective leadership. And the 6th one, what is transactional analysis? Critically assess its role and impact. I have given it in detail in your notes. So please go through the notes, prepare this unit well, and out of this definitely you will get 1 or 2 questions which you can comfortably answer them and can score 10 out of 10 marks. Right? Okay, now let's go on to Unit 4. Now in Unit 4, you have to prepare 5 topics which are very important. Especially in this unit, you can concentrate on conflict. So what is conflict? What is how to resolve conflicts? Okay, and what are the strategies of managing conflicts? You have 3 questions actually on the topic of conflicts. So please prepare well the topic of conflict. Now what is conflict? Briefly write about organizational conflict. This is your first question. The second one is write a brief note on resolving conflict by third party mediation. Next question, describe the strategies of managing conflicts. The 4th one is discuss the importance of group decision making. Okay. Now the last question is discuss the importance of group dynamics. And once again I tell you all these questions are sent to you through WhatsApp with answers. So you have to go through the notes properly, learn and fare well in your examinations. Now we have come to the last unit, that is Unit 5. And you have 5 questions in Unit 5 which you have to prepare. Okay? And the first question is explain the word team, its features and functions. This unit mainly concentrate on team. Okay? What are the advantages of teams? This is the second question. The third one is write a note on participation and repercussion of team members in different team related activities. The 4th one, what is team building? What are the approaches of team building? The last question is write a note on various team building activities which can improve the performance of a team. So you have 5 questions and in Unit 5. So I have given everything in a nutshell how to prepare for your leadership paper. And this paper, as I told you already, it is for 50 marks. If you concentrate on these questions, you may even get 50 out of 50. Okay, students, so do well. I'll be evaluating your papers and I hope you will not disappoint me. Okay, I want all of you to score very high marks. Wish you all the best. Good luck.